This video is about simple interest. Simple interest problems are the type of problems where you are given three known things and you are looking for the fourth unknown. So here are the four elements of a simple interest problem. They are the principal. That's the amount of money that you either say have in a bank or in an investment, or it can also refer to the amount of money that you've borrowed. Interest is what's being paid on a balance, the amount of money you have in a bank, or charged if you borrow money. If you borrow money to buy a car, how does the bank make money? It charges you interest. Rate refers to the interest rate, and that's always expressed as a percent. And lastly is time. And in simple interest, it's time in years or part of a year. In other words, if you were to say you borrowed money for 2 years, as in the problem we're about to do, you would use the number 2. If you borrowed money for half a year, you would end up using 0.5 because that is half of a year. All right, so let's take a look at this problem. It asks if you deposit $500 in a bank account, which earns simple interest at 1.2% a year. You keep it in the bank for 2 years. Which of the following is or are true? Okay, well, let's solve the problem and find out. So we're going to use this formula, which is interest, I, equals principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time. And here we are given the principal, that's the $500. We're given the rate of 1.2%. And what am I going to do with that 1.2%? Well, I am going to have to convert it into a decimal, and that's going to be 0.012. And the time we're told here is 2 years. So I'm going to multiply that by 2, and that's going to tell me how much interest I'm going to earn, using a cursive I there, on this amount. Sorry about that. Let me slide over so you can actually see my little cursive I. All right, and let's do a calculation and figure out how much interest is. And by the way, once again, this is an appropriate place to use a calculator. Okay, if you multiply these three numbers accurately, you'll find out that the interest equals 12, and this is actually $12. So in other words, you earned $12 that year on your $500 in the bank. And they want to know which of the following is or are true, and which would they be? Well, that interest equals 12, that's clearly true. We've just proven that. And what's the other one? That time, t, equaled 2 years. And that would be an example of a simple interest problem where we're solving for I. In other problems, we'll probably be solving for P, R, or T.